is happening, scrappers, tool addicts, tool collectors? Got another mail call. This is from Bigfoot's Cave. This is awesome. Appreciate it, James. And these are cool. I like these. It's a set of sockets from Plomb. This was during a Navy contract, so this was built like in the 40s. This is new old stock. And they're super cool. I was actually on a video call with George from You Wanna Watch, and he told me not to open them because I think James sent him some too. And he showed me what they look like. They're half inch, I think 13/16. I mean, this is crazy. Like oh my God, the box. Can you guys smell that? It smells like a garage and your grandmother's house all at the same time. If you can get that smell in your head and in your nose, there we have it. And it's awesome. Oh, this one smells. Too bad y'all we can't remember scratch and sniff when we were little. Don't you wish a lot of things could be that? I do. We're enjoying our Saturday with a nice Flower Power IPA, I believe this is. Yep. And it is, I don't know what the proof is. I think it's like, shoot, I can't even see that. It's too damn small. But anyway, it tastes good. I'd say probably, what are IPAs, like 7? Living on the edge, everybody. So a quick history on this. I'm going to read from AI because I'm not, you know what I mean? There's no way in hell that I know everything about all tools. I know some stuff, but I like to give you guys an overview. So, Plomb Tool Company 5226 sockets. Based on the information available, Plomb 5226 sockets were likely produced in the 1940s. This was part of a military Navy contract. Plomb Tools is from the era where it's typically marked Made in the USA, were part of their WF series for wartime contracts. This is like a super awesome gift. Like lately, we'll stop for a second, but lately I've been blessed with great gifts from a lot of the tool community. Dave from West Highland Shop, you gave me that old school Porter cable saw from my hometown in Syracuse, New York. George, you sent me countless cool things. That cobbler's hammer, those fender body hammers, and then you gave me your Miller sign. Like, well, you know, like that was awesome, dude. I appreciate it. Gunner's Garage, you just made me a piece of artwork on my last video, the little that little piston man, and I talk to him all the time now, just like Magdad. You talk to Chuck. There's my mascot right there. Since Mrs. CC Scraps won't let me have a shop dog, I get the piston man. If you think Mrs. CC Scraps should allow me one shop dog, leave a comment below. I mean, we have 3 dogs. Can I have a shop dog? I would love one. We'll make a little bed for her. I should say her because they're all hers. Whoever, it's most likely going to be Lotus because Lotus isn't really freaked out. And, you know, it's probably not going to be any of them because Mrs. CC Scraps will probably put her foot down on that one. But give her a little coercion. Go over to her YouTube channel at Christina's315 and tell her, let CC Scraps and Restoration have a shop dog. What do you guys think of that? I think that would be great. Anyway, so let's get back to the mail call. See, we go off on tangents sometimes. So, military Navy contract, the U.S. Navy stamped the original box Plomb 522 sockets just were made aligns with the 1940s during World War II. So I'm going to assume that right here, that N.A.F. serial number has to do with the Navy and stuff. Maybe I should look that up like I did on the last video on the ammo can. Sorry, guys, I'm not so prepared on that one. But most likely it means, you know, most likely that 1109 might mean, I mean, I can't see it 1109-2022. So that's probably some kind of nomenclature, something that the military uses. They have abbreviations for all sorts of different things, and then they make a name out of it. Cold broach construction. The 5226 sockets. Cold broach construction is typical of sockets made around or before 1942. Wartime production, Plomb produced a WF series of tools under government contracts during World War II from 1942 to 1945 with a cadmium plating for finish. Is that what that says? Cadmium. Right? Let's go to the important notes. We like important notes, right? Plomb Tool Company became Proto in 1948 due to where are we here? Due to a trademark dispute. This whole YouTube community is going to think I cannot read. I can, though. Tools marked Plomb in 1948. Lack of date code. While Plomb used a date code system, many tools were not coded, making other markings and characteristics such as the finish and manufacturing a process important for dating. Therefore, considering the military contract, the cold broach construction, and overall time frame of Plomb's production, is most likely that the 522 sockets were produced in the 1940s. Okay, so that's enough history. I'll let y'all do a deeper dive. Let's see what these look like. Some of you are going to be like, CC, scraps and restoration. Holy shit, why are you still talking? Well, a lot of people, I've gotten emails where a lot of people like when I do the history, so I'm going to do it because a lot of you guys like it, and if you don't want to hear me talking, I guess you're going to keep watching the video, you're going to hear me talking. It's okay, though. You guys all love me anyway, even my trolls. Sometimes, any of you subscribers out there, or any of you creators out there that you get a troll and then you get going back and forth and then you win them over, that's happened a few times. I love winning over my trolls. You got to kill them with kindness. And then, you know what? And then it just turns out most of the time, like if you win over a troll, it's most likely they just don't understand really what you're talking about. And once you explain it, it's all good. And then some of them are just thick-headed and they hurl insults and then... But anybody that gets trolled, you know that the analytics don't give a crap if it's a bad comment or a good comment. It's just activity in your channel, so it helps out. So, here's to my trolls. Keep trolling. Oh, so look at these sockets, everybody. How cool are these, right? It's a 6-pack of the same size, 1/2 inch. My God, they smell like the... Oh, it just smells like it smells like the military. Like, if any of you are in the military, like, it does smell like your grandma's house and like a garage, but if you're in the military, like, if you've ever been in the motor pool and you smell that old canvas, or right before you're going to go do something, you know, you're staged or whatever, and you smell like that, I don't know. Oh, man. Look at them. James, this is a really, really cool gift, dude. Thank you so much for this. Like, this is so cool. And it's military. Like, that really means something. Thank you for sending me these, dude. I really appreciate it. Let's put these back in the box, and then hopefully we can get up a restoration video. Maybe we'll, like, do a part 1 and 2, because I got to get the faces, but I got an idea for that. But that's down the road. Let's do the box. Look at that, man. I mean, could you imagine, like, think about the person that put this in the box, put it in the bag. You know what I mean? And this is for our military. You know, how many of these sockets got sent off and helped fix something that needed to be fixed, like on the fly or in the field or you know, I mean... Just think of the people that put the time in to make this for our country and our military. All right, everybody. Y'all have a safe and great weekend. And happy birthday to the U.S. Army. 250 years old today, correct? Outstanding. Stay safe, be safe, and we'll see you on the next one. CC Scraps and Restorations. All right, so you know I had to look up why the 1109-22 was in play. So it says the potential meaning of N.A.F. 1109-22. The N.A.F. number might indicate a specific type of socket or a tool with a particular drive size and a point of configuration. For example, the search results mention WF25 through WF33 being a 3/8 drive, sockets, while ranging from 1/4 to 3/4 by 1/16, while N.A.F 1109-22 isn't explicitly listed alongside of these. It might be related designation with the WF series or a different military standard or identifier. And then it goes on about the cadmium plated again, going on and on and on. Again, the summary, N.A.F 1109-22. Plomb socket is likely vintage antique tool from the Plomb Tool Company, possibly from WF series during the 1940s for a government contract. For the Navy, determine the exact specifications of a particular socket, in general, drive size, point count, more information. It says for more information, the Alloy Artifacts website would help out. But anyway, that's the deepest dive I can do. But you know, I had to go down that rabbit hole. All right, so with that being said, let's continue.